all of it, and I think there's some of it we may want to read. You've got listed down page 407, Matt.
Yeah, you should start with "I, the serpent answers" and
I'm
read
actually
till the
gonna
end
have
of
you
the
read it. I'm
paragraph.
gonna have you read it since I did the last one. I see where it is.
Okay.
So anyway,
I'll
so Adam is having this conversation with this Satan being, and he's basically telling him, "I've had enough of you. I followed your dictates. Every time I asked to get higher, you rebuked me and sent me packing. And I'm just done with you." It's basically saying all the illusions, the lies, the destruction you've led me to, I'm through with you. Whoever you are, and I followed you. I thought you were my God, but clearly you weren't. So right after that point, once this Adam has broken his illusion of Ka, because that's really what he did when he reads that, says all this illusory stuff that you fooled me with, no more. Right after that, this being that he's seeing, what he calls Satan, has a discussion with him. Matt, why don't you read that part right from
Okay, so we have to understand this idea of the illusion of Ka and how this demiurgus is protecting this reality from being broken by only those who are able to achieve this kind of hero path along the road, because the road is hard and it's meant to be only succeeded by those who have the courage to travel it. So within all of Adam's frustrations, he's standing in front of Satan, and this is what Satan says to him when he's right at his breaking point. And this is what's so amazing about it, that people have to kind of understand to not be so frustrated in life.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you could do this paragraph, then we could get some segments of the next one, because it's very, very telling. These two conversations, the vision of Hermes and this one, of the entire book. And then actually toward the end where where this professor shows up at the American flag and the signing of the Declaration of Independence, that's really good too.
I love the professor part. I must say I really like
time for that. There's so much in this book.
And they always say, it's always darkest right before the dawn. So Adam in this is a metaphor.
What timing right now for this, right?
So Adam is at his breaking point.
No coincidences, Gerald. That's awesome. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah.
Just like our species, right? They're at their breaking point. They've been tricked by Ka for so long, and they've done everything by the rules, and they've been stepped on repeatedly and dragged through the mud. And so right at its breaking point, as a great metaphor, Adam is sitting there basically throwing up his arms in frustration for everything in reality that he's tried to achieve. And this is what the great Satan says to him. "I, the serpent answers, am Satan, who was stoned. I am the adversary, the Lord, who is against you, the one who pleads for your destruction before the eternal tribunal. I was your enemy upon the day that you were formed. I have led you into temptation. I have delivered you into the hands of evil. I have maligned you. I have striven ever to achieve your undoing. I am the guardian of the tree of knowledge, and I have sworn that none whom I can lead astray shall partake in its fruits."
Woo!
So right there,
wow.
You gotta look at all of this and realize that this great hand that does not want us to succeed, the one that wants us to die without ever achieving the light.
Well, I would take issue with that. I would take issue with that. I don't think this being, I don't believe, is the Demiurgus. This is different. This is the one that's guarding the.
No, I don't. I think it's the
tree of
creator of
knowledge.
all who's protecting.
Well,
Yeah.
who was guarding the tree of knowledge of good and evil in the Garden of Eden?